Hi there, race fans. I'm Councilmember Suja Lowenthal from the 2nd District. Welcome to another edition of Heart of the City at this year's Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. This year at the Motorsports Walk of Fame, we are inducting two great racers. One, Adrian Fernandez, originally from Mexico, and the second, Paul Tracy, originally from Canada. At the Motorsports Walk of Fame, join me now as we talk to these two great racers. Paul Tracy, welcome to the show. Wanted to ask you something that a lot of people wonder. How did you get your nickname, and tell us what it is?
Well, my nickname was always the Chrome Horn or the Thrill from West Hill, from where I was from in Canada. And I guess I got the reputation of, if you got in my way, I would shove you out of the way. So that's just kind of the way I drove, very aggressively, and I wasn't one to bide my time or be patient. I was like a bull.
Paul, how did you pick up the name The Thrill from West Hill, and who gave you that nickname?
Well, I was born and raised in a little area in a suburb called West Hill outside of Toronto. So that's another nickname that people gave me, that I was the Thrill from West Hill.
You've raced in many circuits throughout your career. You're an international sensation. Do you have a favorite circuit?
Well, I mean, obviously Long Beach was one of my favorites. This is the place where I really won my first kind of international race. I've raced here Indy Lights in 1990. I won here, and then my first IndyCar race that I ever drove in was in 1991. I made my IndyCar debut in the city of Long Beach, and my first win as an IndyCar driver was here in Long Beach, and then went on to win 3 more times, so a total of 5 total wins here. So this really has been one of the hallmarks of my career.
Earlier during the Motorsports Walk of Fame presentation, you mentioned being here 25 years, coming to the same hotel over and over again, and seeing possibly the sunset of your career. You started at a very early age, at 16. Were your parents very supportive, always supportive?
Yes, I mean, they're still supportive now. My dad still asks me questions when I talk to him every other day. When are you going to get back in a car? But, I feel young as ever. Obviously, it's hard to believe that 25 years has flown by as quickly as it has, because it just feels like yesterday that I was sitting at the aquarium in the paddock and wondering what we're going to do for practice, and it's a quarter of a century has gone by. So it's been an amazing ride. It's been an incredible ride. I've accomplished more than I could have ever dreamed of accomplishing, and to be in the Walk of Fame with the great guys that I looked up to, the guys that are the heroes of motorsports in my eyes. I don't even feel like I belong there, but I'm really happy to be part of that list.
You have children. You have a son and a daughter. Tell me, are they interested in racing?
Yeah, my son tried to race a little bit. I had him racing a little bit, and he just didn't. It really wasn't his thing. So, we just decided that you can't do it halfway. If you're going to do it, you have to go all the way, and you can't do it halfway. So he's doing something else. He's a fireman now. He's just graduated from firefighting school. So really proud of him on that.
So you've been coming here for over 25 years. We're so grateful that you do. You've seen a lot of evolution here in our city. What do you think of our great city today?
Well, that's like you said, I've seen so much change here in the city. When I first started coming here, coming from Canada, it was like, wow, look at this place, the beach and the ocean and the racetrack. And it's always been a beautiful place to me. But over the years, so much has changed now with all the restaurants and bars right along the water and the beautiful hotels now. And the landscape has changed so much. So, the racetrack really hasn't changed all that much over the past 25 years. It's been in the same spot, the same straightaway down the shoreline, and just a beautiful racetrack.
We're happy that you keep coming back. We're looking forward to 25 more years with you.
Thank you.
Adrian Fernandez, welcome to Long Beach. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. It's an honor.
So you are here originally from Mexico. You are truly an international sensation. You started at a very early age. Is that something that's very common for drivers?
Well, now more these days. In the old days, it wasn't too common to have drivers very young age to come here to America, but now it's even more. But yeah, I came here with an opportunity to race in Indy cars, and I did my first race in Indy Lights, and from there it's all history now. So very happy.
Well, you've made tremendous history. You've definitely shown your skill. Do pole positions matter to you?
They did, and every time you get a pole, you win a race. It's really what you aim, what you work for. And Long Beach has been always a fantastic Grand Prix, very challenging with all these different layouts of the track that has been through the years, but very challenging. And so I enjoy every time I came here to race. It was fantastic.
What about Le Mans? Did you have to train differently, prepare differently compared to other circuits?
Yeah, Le Mans, it's about endurance, and when you do a 24-hour race, you have 3 drivers. You have to really take care of the car. Even though these days these cars you can push them hard, it's almost like a 2-hour race, and you keep pushing the car hard for 24 hours. But you alternate and work with other 2 drivers to try to get the best effort and try to win the race. So yeah, it is different. Here normally we race 1 hour 45 minutes in our days, 2 hours maximum of intense race. So yeah, it is different because you view the race in a different way. If you have a problem in a 24 hours, you have some time to recover.
So you, as a professional, successful racer, you probably spend lots of nights in hotels in many different countries, planes, airplanes, cars, trucks. Where do you call home?
Right now I'm in Miami, but I have lived everywhere. I mean, you name it. Indianapolis, here in California and Michigan, in Scottsdale, Arizona for many years. I live in Europe, in Switzerland, in England. I mean, all over the place. So I'm from the air. I'm from everywhere.
You're a man of the earth. We appreciate that. Earlier in the motorsports presentation, you mentioned that you have a lot of racing left in you. Would you like to win this year's Toyota Grand Prix?
I wish I was in part of it, but this year, unfortunately, we're not racing. And, this is the first year after 32 years that I'm not racing. I'm helping young Sergio Perez in Formula One. I'm his manager and trying to help his career, and he's doing a fantastic job. So that was my priority this year. I have accomplished a lot more than I have ever dreamed in my career, and I was, apart from being a driver, I was a businessman. I found my own sponsor, had my own team, and now I'm a manager. So I've done almost every type of class of job. So I'm very proud of what I have achieved, and I really don't have a pressure to really come back to racing. If something comes really attractive and something that really gets the chills back again, I definitely will get back.
Well, you have millions of fans throughout the world, but I'm sure just as they look up to you, the racers you're investing in today, like Sergio, look up to you as well. So thank you for doing that and investing in our young racers today. Since you're not racing this year, during your free time, in between managing and walking around, what would you like to do in your free time here?
I spend a lot of time with friends. This is like for me, I call it home. I have so many friends, so many fans that have come over the years. So I like to go to the local restaurants, and just chill out in Long Beach. It's sometimes I go and walk on the beach. I feel at home every time I come here.
Thank you for joining us, Adrian.
Thank you, and thank you for everybody for being here. It's a special day. I'm very humble and honored to be part of this elite group. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, that's going to do it for the 8th Annual Motorsports Walk of Fame. Thank you for joining me for another great edition of Heart of the City.